So I'm just going to get right into this story. This takes place about a year ago. And every year, me and my family, we would go in our fancy little RV. We got this little van RV. And we would go on this road trip every year to, I'm not going to say where, but there's camping and there's rivers and streams and fishing and climbing and hiking and all kinds of fun nature stuff. So on this vacation, I had planned to be really, really high, walking around, hiking, and walking around by the stream, because that to me was like a piece of heaven. And then there was a town, and the town had a bunch of little shops, and there was restaurants, and pretzels, and ice cream, and cookies, and cake, and all kinds of crazy stuff. All the munchy foods. So as I said before, I was planning on being very, very baked. So this is a family vacation, and my family was going to be there, so I couldn't really smoke. It was kind of hard to find a spot to smoke because it was a campground and there wasn't any really private places. There's just trails and people were always walking on the trails. But there was like a couple spots, but they were really, really far. So to solve this problem, I had gotten some edibles. And to be specific, I had bought 3,000 milligrams altogether, and they were these gummy bears. There were these cute little red gummy bears, and I had so many. I was set for this vacation trip. And I was excited because it was very, very discreet, and I was going to be absolutely high the entire time. So we leave, we pull out of the driveway, we're gone. It's about a 7-hour drive. A little more than that, depending on traffic and going to the bathroom and gas stations and stuff like that. So maybe about 8 or 9 hours it takes us to get to the camping place. So 45 minutes in, and I just take one. I'm like, well, let's see what one does. So an hour later, nothing really happened, so I take another one. And at this point, it's nighttime. We left kind of late for vacation. We spent all day packing, so we left in the afternoon, which kind of sucked because I wanted to get there, that day or that night. But we had gotten there in the morning, so this night, we basically just slept in a rest stop parking lot in our RV, and I didn't fall asleep till like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was really tired, so I guess maybe the tiredness, I just was not able to feel these edibles. I felt something, I definitely felt something, but I wasn't high. So the next day, we wake up, and it's about 6 a.m., and we're on the road, and I end up eating 2. And I wait a little while, about an hour and 15 minutes goes by, and I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel stoned. I'm starting to feel relaxed and all that. And we go and get some breakfast. So we go into McDonald's, and I get a hash brown and some orange juice. And I enjoyed this breakfast. We're driving down the road. We're seeing the mountains. It's beautiful. The clouds are just making everything look like a dream or something out of a dream, something magical. I don't know, something like that. It was just really, really nice. And we get to this rest stop. We're driving for a bit, and we have to go to the bathroom. So we all get out, and everybody's going to the bathroom and doing whatever. And there's this whole big, building full of vending machines. And I go in there, and there's this blind guy in there. I could tell he was blind. He was working for the vending machine company or something, because he had a key, and he was opening them and getting stuff out and putting it in this other room. But anyway, he probably thought I was crazy, because I was in there. There was soda machines. There was ice cream machines. There was coffee machines. They had candy. They had chips and Pop-Tarts and all kinds of stuff. So I was really high, and I was getting everything. I had gotten ice cream, I had gotten chips, I got a couple drinks, I got orange juice and soda. I ended up getting some peanut butter M&Ms, and I got some barbecue chips, I got Cheetos, a bunch of other stuff. I must have spent at least $30 in the vending machine, and I come out with all this stuff. And it felt like I was in heaven. I had all this food. I was coming out there eating everything and drinking my soda and my orange juice. And I was waiting out there for everybody to finish up in the bathroom and looking at maps and stuff, and there was butterflies and these beautiful flowers and weird bugs that I don't see in my state. So it was just a magical experience. And then I started looking at the mountains and the clouds, and it was just like something out of a picture or a postcard or something. It was just so beautiful, and being high and having all these snacks, it really was like a slice of heaven. We all finish up at the rest stop, and we're on the road. I got my headphones on, I'm listening to some music, I'm eating everything, and I'm listening to the Advanced Vibing playlist. This playlist I was waiting to play for vacation, so this was it. Eventually we get to the hotel in the afternoon, the late afternoon. We unpack and we just get into the hotel. We weren't planning on camping that night. We weren't really planning on camping because it was raining and it was cold. It was raining, it was snowing in some parts of the mountains, but where we were, it was just raining and very cold. So I go to sleep and I wake up the next day and I eat a few of these gummy edibles. And I go for a walk. I walk down the block, a couple more blocks, and I'm at this stream, and it goes through the town, and then there starts a wooded area, and that's like the national park. So a lot of people were there. A lot of people were walking, and it was early morning, so there wasn't a lot of people, so that was good. And I'm just really, 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 really high, and walking down this beautiful wooded path. It was right next to a stream, and the stream was just really, really beautiful. And I was just stopping to listen to it. I had put my headphones down and just was listening to the stream and looking at the path. And the path was just like beaten, you could tell everybody's been walking on it, but it had such an aesthetic feel to it. So I get up and I go back to the hotel because me and my family had plans for the day. We were going to go out and we were going to go to the campgrounds. And it was the same campgrounds that we were going to go and get a campsite at, but it was raining and too cold, so we just didn't. But we still wanted like a camping experience, so we got firewood and we made a little fire and roasted marshmallows, and I went out into the woods and I had a few more edibles, and I was just walking around enjoying nature. It was really beautiful. I felt really connected with nature and felt nature consuming me and whatnot. So the next day we want to go to the shops because we've been to that town before, but we've never really been to the shops. So we go to the shops, and I am just absolutely doped the entire day. I had eaten an entire bag of these edibles, and I can't even remember how much it was. I was just boofed all day going in and out of these shops, and I was getting candy. I remember I had bought an entire pound of popcorn, this caramel popcorn, and I bought pretzels and a few other things, and then the day was basically over. I had taken a nap at 2 p.m. and just slept all day till the morning. Till about 6 a.m. in the morning when my family was packing up and we were leaving. So we went home and I ate more edibles on the trip home. And that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I hope you guys enjoyed the Minecraft gameplay in the background. It's just me mining. I'm hoping to show a little more of this world in my future videos, so let me know in the comments if you want to see more of that and what gameplay I should use. And I guess that's it. So, peace.